previous leg, his measurement was absolutely perfect with the dart right on the wire. He slid one alongside it. There, the dart wasn't quite on the wire, but he knew that if he just lifted it over the top, in it would go, and it did. And that's a good sign for Hamilton. We were all saying, well, we were both saying, suggesting after that first leg, John Park finishing cleanly would make him feel good. Well, Hamilton, with his first 180 of the match, must feel very, very good indeed with the way this game is started. Amazingly, only hit 2 in that match last night against Gary Anderson, but he hit a few big finishes, as we know, to compensate for that.
Yeah, he doesn't hit as many maximums as he used to, Andy Hamilton. Hit plenty in that year. He got to Bond in 2007 in a record-breaking tie at the Circus Tavern. Same year against Mark Dumbridge, where he hit umpteen. Last 16 tie at the Circus, but he's still pretty handy around the red bit.
Yes, well, there's certainly a resemblance. Perhaps that's what Mark will look like in another 5 or 10 years when he starts to go grey.
165.
Well, John Park will be going grey with the stress of having to deal with Hamilton at this rate, because this is looking nailed on 4-1. Okay, it's a race to 16, so there's plenty of time, but already you'd be concerned if you were in the John Park camp. 88.
Yes, to go into this first break with a handsome lead. Park started this match with the first leg, but it's been all the hammer since.
Well, when you've won 3 world championships at 3 different venues like John Park has, you've picked up
42.
a bundle of experience along the way, and he knows that no need to panic just yet. He'll know at the moment he's not playing well enough to win this darts match, but he'll also know, John, that he could still play well enough to win it if he can just up his game.
Indeed, and in fairness to him, he has upped the ante since the break. His average was barely 80 at the break. It's now up at 86. So that's the level he's got to maintain
55.
now. And give Hamilton something to think about.
Lovely pick-off from Hamilton, lovely Nestler alongside in the treble 19.
Andy Hamilton, yet to be beaten in Wolverhampton. Won all 3 group games, won that quality second round match against Gary Anderson. Whereas John Park has just suffered defeat once in his group, Rod, hasn't he? And that was oddly enough against Gary Anderson.
It was, yeah. Mismatched darts, John Park. He was very near to losing for a second time against Tony O'Shea, who missed 3 for the match, and that would have put Park out.
Yes.
Making the most of a second chance. Hamilton will stay just above that dart to leave double 16 for a 1-1-2. And that was the finishing that he displayed against Gary Anderson. Well, John Park won the first leg of this match, but since then Hamilton has commanded proceedings, leading for the first time at 2-1 and has never looked back, and Park has never really been effectively able to close the gap.
Yes, an early burst from Hamilton, lost the first leg, but then won 5 in a row, and indeed 7 out of 8.
82.
And whilst Park has had his moments since then, Hamilton making the most of that healthy cushion.
140.
Well, still, he searches in vain for a magical maximum that may ignite a comeback. Hamilton has always been able, John, hasn't he, to keep John Part at arm's length. When he threatens to close, he just pushes him away again.
Absolutely. That double nine in that last leg really illustrated the difference between them, Rod. John Part had the one dart at double nine, and we all know what happened. Andy Hamilton, straight in it went. Never was going to go anywhere else.
Well, that 135 puts him within finishing range. Well, good darts from John Part. One of his best legs of the match. He's thrown a dozen darts and he's left the double 12.
Yes, I can think of an occasion earlier where he missed the double 12, which proved costly to him. Can't afford to miss this time.
59, John Part 24.
Double 12. Double 6 now, eastern side. Double 3.
21.
Well,
and you require 89.
Eastern side or southern side, whatever side, he just ain't got his compass points quite right. The darting points anyway.
Well, double 16 to see the sunny side for Andy Hamilton. Double 8 it is. And once again, missed darts in a double from John Part. A punished by the hammer.
He might just be start thinking, and Part might just be start thinking, hey up. Well, Part, hey up, but you know what I mean.
So hey up is in the Canadian vernacular.
Oh, I don't think it is.
100.
Maybe G might be it, but he really has G'd himself up here, John Part, since they came back from that short intermission. He's won the last 3 legs. He's playing his best darts of the match. In fact, he's playing his best darts of the tournament right now.
Yes, he is.
134.
No sign of relenting from Hamilton. Part's 3 legs in a row have all been earned. They haven't been given. And now we're beginning to see again the marvellous, meticulous accuracy of the Canadian coming into play. Hamilton knows he's in a scrap. Still firm favourite. You won't get odds on Hamilton at the moment.
100.
But they're ever diminishing. Or should I say widening? Diminishing on Part, certainly. Even so, Rod. What would you suggest the odds are at the moment? Hamilton 1 to 10, Part 6 to 1.
We need to be short on Hamilton because he should make it 15-9 from here. John shouldn't be where he is now. Oh yes, he can wrap it up in 3 darts with double 8. That is the sign of a top-class tungsten artist. Andy Hamilton under pressure there with Part closing on him, and he could feel the Canadian's breath on his neck, and he just mopped up the biggest finish of the match. Timely and wonderful. 1-3-3.
And they often say, don't they, that crossing the winning line can be as difficult can be in any game. Crossing that line, making your mark, staying in the tournament.
57.
Now, well, too early to suggest that Hamilton is suffering from nerves, but you just feel he's got to pull himself together a little bit, Rod.
Well, we've often said in the commentary box, John, haven't we, that the hardest legs for a player to win is his first leg of the match while he's stuck on naught, and the very last leg to win the match. And we're seeing evidence of that here.
58.
I still believe that it's one of the hardest things to do in professional sport, hit a double to win a darts match.
Yes.
'83.
83 gives him a lead of 167. This is where a 180 would have helped Andy Hamilton no end, but at the moment no sign of one. In fact, hasn't hit a maximum now since his 7th
89.
in the 20th leg. We're now in the 27th.
Well, if John Park could win this match, it would be an act of escapolity that would frankly beg a belief.
Yes, a Houdini act if ever there was.
Good dart from Hamilton.
99.
Still Park's leg to lose, John, and he should close to within 3 here.
I didn't think he'd be able to stay up there, the lie of that dart, but he went back up and, well, he's taken a chance now. He knows that he's capable of taking out 76, and Hamilton cannot finish 198. But Hamilton can put pressure on. Although I don't think John Park is under pressure at the moment. I think he resigned himself to his fate a long time ago. Now then, 76 to save his bacon.
Brilliant first start, 2 at double 8. 1 left in the locker.
68.
John Park misses, and he knows it could be his final darts for a 16-11 success to Andy Hamilton. Was that John Park's last dart of this match?
Double 12. Double 6. Fraction in. And, well, Hamilton knows this could brush the battle and go in single 6. That dart is so close to the wire, and oh dear, dear, dear. Park for double 4 for 15-12, having already survived 4 match points, double 2 to stay in the contest, one feels.
6. And you require 6.
He's missed 4 for the match, Andy Hamilton. 3 in this leg, and now arguably the most awkward double of the lot awaits his pleasure. Double 3. Well, he couldn't afford to go inside, so he came up short. Last dart.
3.
3 scored, 3 left. Andy Hamilton has had 7 match points. A wry smile crosses his face. John Park stays in the tournament, stays in the match, and, well, maybe a remarkable turnaround is still in motion.
7 missed darts at double for the match for Andy Hamilton. On the outside, not a sign of emotion, not a flicker, but beneath the surface, Hamilton must be sizzling, seething with rage. He knows he should be back, waiting for Andy Goldstein to ask him how he did it.
Yes, that's right. Well, there's quality, there's class, you know. Cast from his mind the events of the last 90 seconds, 2.5 minutes. Focus on the job in hand, and that's exactly what Hamilton's done in this particular leg, showing utter professionalism. Utter professionalism.
85.
Lost the last 3 legs, and in doing so missed 7 for the match. But he's going to be coming back for more, surely.
100. And you require 103.
Took out 133 in the 24th leg. Has missed every shot at a double since. Now double 16. And this time, Andy Hamilton does it. He is in the semi-final of the William Hill Grand Slam after a 16-12 victory over John